Come. Yeah, Saturn people. Okay, so today I want to do some music reactions because it is Monday and I try to do music reactions on Monday. Although I think it's fair to say that I haven't done music reactions every Monday. It is what it is. But anyway, I've got a few videos I want to check out today. So this one we are doing Idris Elba Daily Duppy. We actually dropped I think last week, a couple of weeks ago, what's it, 2nd of September. So yeah, a little while ago. I've been meaning to check it out. I haven't got around to it until now. So about to check out Idris Elba's Daily Duppy. I've heard him rap before and I've heard a little bit of this as well. So from what I heard, it sounded pretty cool. You know, Idris Elba's got some bars still, you know, don't underestimate, man. I also got Lalisa from BLACKPINK, who's dropped her first single called Lalisa, first music video, and that's pretty interesting. I mean, are BLACKPINK splitting up? I mean, they got Rose doing her own thing, Lisa's now doing her own thing. I mean, is this BLACKPINK is a group that does their own thing? I don't know, I guess we'll have to wait and see, but anyway, we'll check that out. And the last but not least, the piece de la resistance. Miley Cyrus and Metallica performing Nothing Else Matters live on the Howard Stern show. And technically this one's not a reaction because I have actually heard the Miley Cyrus version of Nothing Else Matters before, but I have not heard Miley Cyrus and Metallica doing Nothing Else Matters. I feel like it's probably the same song, probably, almost. I mean, I'm sure the lyrics are pretty much the same. Her singing, I imagine, is pretty much the same, but it's got James, I think this one's got James Hetfield in it as well. So it's James Hetfield and Miley Cyrus both singing, so that should be interesting at least. So I think there's an interview before they do the song, so we've at least got that to look at, and maybe there's something different there. But anyway, let's give Mr. Idris Elba the spotlight right now. Okay. Of course, he gets a little extra treatment. Man's roll up, black and yellow, black and yellow.
I'm that unk shilling out them dunks like I got the 23 on the front or I got the 7 on the back. By the way, AJ is my guy. Sorry, Tyson. Are you mad?
AJ is my man. Sorry, Oh. Hey, listen, big up Tyson Fury, but yes, yeah, that's what we want to see. We want to see the Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. That's what people want to see. I'm not big into boxing, but even I want to see that. So, Tyson Fury, I ain't trying to diss the man because at the end of the day, man's got skills. I know he's had some controversies with some of his matches. I ain't gonna try and get into that. Man's got skills still. But Anthony Joshua, he had a little bit of mishap with, what was it, Andy Ruiz? A little mishap, but you know, he come back after that. It's AJ versus Tyson Fury. That's what you want to see next. That's what we want to see next. So, I don't know what they need to do to make that happen, but make that happen. Make that happen. Anyway, let's let Elba continue.
I'm 48 years old and I could beat up your dad.
48 years old, I could be, well, you probably can actually, to be honest with you. So yeah.
Movies and music is part of the plan. Like James Bond ain't part of the plan. Make Lofi.
Oh wait, you know, we need to all right, so movies and music. Oh, hey, listen. First of all, when he said movies and music, the movie he picked, that was Hobbs and Shaw. Big up Hobbs and Shaw. And what did he say? Black James Bond? Yeah, because all the rumors about, you know, you should, not rumors, but people want him to play James Bond, and had he done it, he would have been the first, you know, Black James Bond, at least the first Black James Bond on camera. Anyway, but yeah, he just didn't want to do it. So now he's bring this up. But let's come back because there's some bars in here, man. Still.
Chip Storm and Santan.
Chip Storms and Santan.
One what you made, man, a big man. Movies and music is part of the plan. Might be the king of Africa because I know I can. DC and Marvel because I can. Come on. All right. Listen, yeah. Oh shit. Listen, big up man like Elba still. DC and Marvel because I can. All right. The man of the year. Same week host GRM Daily for the fam. You know why?
Because I can.
DC and Marvel because I can. Margot Robbie on speed dial. Jay-Z plaque on the wall because I can. Let it breathe. Because I can.
Big up man like Idris Elba still. Oh, that was sick, man. That was sick. It was it like movies, music, DC, Marvel, Black James Bond ain't part of the plan. Oh mate, you know what? Big up man like Idris Elba. You know what? Here's the thing, yeah. I used to work in a place and there was a lady there who told me that I think it was her cousin or something. I think she was her cousin anyway, but she was related to Idris Elba. And at the time, I'd never heard of Idris Elba, like literally never heard that name before at all at this point. So it was like, oh yeah, you know, he's an actor. I was like, all right, cool. And he's like, oh, he was on a magazine cover thing at the time. So I was just kind of like, oh, that's cool, that's cool. Just, you know, because you hear about people, or they got a cousin or a brother or auntie, you know, who's doing it. It's like whatever, you hear it all the time. And so I was just kind of wasn't really thinking much of it. But then literally after that, just see him at everywhere, like yeah, movies, TV, started hearing his name, seeing stuff that he's done, and you know, I might have had a little chance to do a little thing with him along the way as well. So but yeah, big up man like Elba still. He's been doing it big for a minute. So yeah. Oh, that was sick. That was sick. Let's go to the next one. So it's got to be something good, because I feel like we just started off on a high. We started off on a high. So like the next thing's got to be, I mean, I've heard a little bit of BLACKPINK before. They're all right, you know, they're pretty cool. And you know, it's their album it's called BLACKPINK the album. It's a pretty cool album. Some cool tunes on it. I don't think I listened to Rose's single actually, to be honest. I know she released a single. I don't think I listened to that. So maybe I'll check it out some other time. But for now, this is Lisa with Lalisa. I don't know, man. Idris Elba started off as high, so Lalisa. This has got to be something big. If they're, I don't know, maybe I should have done this one first. I should probably put this one. You know what? Let's just press play. She's got Iron Maiden on her shirt, on her dress. Yeah, you know what? I'm digging the beat. I like the. I mean, BLACKPINK. I guess not even just BLACKPINK, but they have a really cool way of like kind of seamlessly going between like the English and the Korean, which is really cool. And definitely the production value is really cool, and her singing is on point. But I'm sorry, Lisa, man. I should have put you on first, because Idris just, mate. Sorry, Lisa. It's not your fault. It's a cool song. But Idris got me hype. Singing and rapping. I like it. There's a lot of transitions in this. Not a bad thing, but to be honest, I'm not sure all the transitions are working. Alright, you know, that was Lisa. Debut single. I think it's a debut single at least anyway. I don't know, maybe I just missed her actual debut single, and that's not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a single, whether it's a debut or not. But yeah, Lalisa by Lisa from BLACKPINK, who seem to be all doing their own thing, but all under the BLACKPINK name. Like, it's on the BLACKPINK YouTube channel. So I don't know. Are they just like splitting up, but not quite splitting up? I don't know. But you know, it was a cool song though. It was a cool song. Has some really cool beats in there. Cool music and cool sounds. I guess there's like a long history rather, of like songs where singers, rappers, whatever, just like kind of talk about their name. Like I'm thinking of Snoop Dogg right now. He's done that a few times. SNOOPD or double G, and then going back further, it was like Snoop Doggy. And then of course DMX. What smart name? Those ones I can think of right now. There's probably loads more songs where people just talk about the name, and I guess it's just the next in a long line of songs where a singer talks about their name. Big up Lalisa. But yeah, let's move on to the final song. I think it's an interview then the song. I think that's what they're doing with this video. Let's press play, see what they gotta say. There's Miley Cyrus and Metallica. Nothing else matters.
Let's talk about the song.
That was one of those just very vulnerable places. You know, when Bob Rock and Lars both said, "That is beautiful. That's an amazing song."
I didn't have any of the gags and no gimmicks. I wore pants.
Big up Miley Cyrus, by the way, because she's so underrated.
To hear like James say that he was afraid of something, and knowing that at that point I was afraid of so much.
Yeah, big up Miley Cyrus, because like I feel like a lot of people don't give her the credit as a singer. You know, she's an amazing singer, and I know she kind of has the Hannah Montana, back in the Disney days or whatever, and she's was kind of progressed up a bit since then, and then she had the various phases throughout her singing career. But I think, you know, put all that aside, and all the kind of, like you said, gimmicks, everything, put that aside, just her as a singer, as a performer, amazing talent, you know. And I don't think, at least to my mind, you know, for what I see, it doesn't seem like a lot of people acknowledge. Maybe, I'm sure a few people do, but I don't feel many people really acknowledge how much of an amazing singer that she actually is, just at the core. You know, forget all the this, that, and the rah rah rah. Just her as a singer, as a performer. Like her last album, Plastic Hearts, is incredible. So yeah, big up Miley Cyrus all day, every day. Kirk Hammett's guitar playing, man. Hammett. Kirk Hammett's guitar playing. Put some respect on his name.
So close, no matter how far.
Life is ours, we live it our way. That's an incredible song, man. James and Miley, oof. Oh, can you hear that bass though? Oh, hear that bass again. Oh, come back a little bit. Just a little bit, because that bass. Just listen to that bass. That's a dirty bass, man. Mate, I don't know how many times I've heard this song, but it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. You can listen to songs all day, every day, man. Yeah, clap for that. Clap for that. I was just thinking though, like that bass. I just wonder if Jason Newsted is watching this, thinking, so you turned down my bass but not his, huh? I keyed. I think Jason Newsted and the Metallica have kind of made up now. They seem to be getting along, which is good. Glad they kind of put their differences aside. And I mean, there's all kinds of things about what exactly happened and this, that, and the other. But at the moment, at the very least, whatever it was, it looks like they've put their differences aside and have come together. So big up Jason Newsted as well. His contributions to the Black Album. So yeah, so big up Jason Newsted. Big up Cliff Burton, man. Just big up Metallica. Just everybody. Big up Dave Mustaine. You know what I mean? Anyway. Here's a thing that actually, another thing I just remembered. Apparently, some people were upset to some degree, or they were saying things like, why Metallica collaborated with Miley Cyrus? That's out of character for Metallica to collaborate with Miley Cyrus. Like, no, it isn't. Like, I mean, it wasn't that long ago they did a collaboration with Lady Gaga. You know, like they've done these sorts of things before. At least this time, James's microphone worked. So he barely used it, but at least it worked. So I'm just saying, like, whoever is out there thinking, why did this with Miley Cyrus? Is like, yeah, it's not out of character for Metallica. They've done collaborations with lots of different artists in the past, and this was a great song. This was a great cover as well. The cover on the album, the Blacklist album, is really cool. I like this version they did for the Howard Stern show as well. Like I said, Miley Cyrus is, I know people, she has her fans and people, I don't know how, it feels to me at least, maybe I'm wrong on this, I don't know, but it just feels to me like not enough people appreciate how good a singer she is. Yeah, just an incredible song, one of my favorite songs on the album, and just hearing this story about it, about he was afraid to present it to the band, because he was a bit too emotional. I understand that. I mean, I understand that apprehension when you write something that goes against what people perceive of you, because even though nobody's just one thing, when you have an image, right, and then you do something that potentially takes away that image, that has the potential to then take away everything, you know? I mean, it didn't in this case, of course, they're still around, but it has that potential when you do something that goes against how people perceive you. So I totally understand that apprehension to be like, you know what, I don't know. I mean, but yeah, it's a good thing that you did present to the band. It's a good thing they did go ahead and record this song. It's an incredible song, an amazing song. 30 years later, it's still an amazing song. I don't know how many times I've heard this in the past, however many years since I've heard it for the first time, but it's an incredible song. So yeah. Anyway, that was Music Monday. Idris Elba, Lisa, Metallica, Miley Cyrus. Big up all you guys. Let me know what you think of what we just listened to. Let me know what you think of this video. Drop any recommendations, suggestions in the comments. Send them through and I'll see what I can do. Like, share, subscribe, because we're doing this thing. More videos on the screen. Check out my other channels as well. But that's going to be it for the minute. So guys, until whenever, if ever, peace.